Welcome back to Cheese Sticks and I've messed the name up already. Cheese Sticks and Anxiety. I'm Barry Lemmersquatch. Today's episode is all about new music, and we're going to watch together, at least my first time, the new Inferi video for their new song that just dropped today as I'm recording. It dropped at 3 o'clock today, and I'm doing this at 10:30 at night. So I'm a little late to the party, but it is what it is. It's what I do. But before we get into that, I want to acknowledge a dudette, who commented on the Anthrax review video I did for the live stream 40th anniversary. Troll face, lots of shit. And now when I first saw that name and the comment, you troll face, lots of shit, you're kind of like, oh boy, what am I in for? But they wrote out a paragraph about what was missing and what could have been done for the Anthrax 40 live stream. And it just words and thoughts that I couldn't even put out there myself. It was just so well done. And if you go, it's a pinned comment, so if you go there, you can read the whole thing. And basically, he wrote the whole thing, and then at the end, he did a too long, didn't read. Great show, band sounded extremely good, but not worth anniversary material. And don't forget John Bush and his legacy. Agree 1,000%. And as I said, I mean, he brings up points from the Metallica anniversary show where they had McGovney come back, they had Mustaine, they did everything. They had New Kid come back, Newstead, they used to call him New Kid. I don't know why I call him New Kid, he's not my friend, and I wasn't in a band with him. But, I mean, point for point just shows what Anthrax could have done with their anniversary show, with what they chose to do. And, who knows why they didn't do Bush songs. Everybody has their thoughts, I guess, on it. Will we ever know? I doubt it. I haven't seen them post anything. Oh, in fact, this is what aggravated me. The dude said, dude or dudette, I don't know. So he says, I told him spot on every single point he put in the post. He says, thanks. I originally posted it on the official Anthrax Facebook page. They deleted the comment and then blocked them. Like, I'm stupefied because you've been in a band 40 years and you can't take constructive criticism. Because if that's what he wrote on the page word for word, what's wrong with that? 0, double zeros. Look, I have to look to see where the fuck I am. So that's sad that they actually deleted that comment and blocked it. Like, come on, dude, you're grown men. I don't know who's running the Anthrax social media, but knowing them, it's probably Charlie, I would think. If it's a member of Anthrax, it could be somebody behind the scenes. Who knows? Because that happens a lot. You think the band, like a bigger band, like smaller bands, obviously they run their own social media, but once you get in the labels and stuff, a lot of times they have public relations who take over. So it could have been that, which 100% sucks balls. But great comments on his behalf. Thanks for the conversation and commenting and watching, of course. I very much appreciate that. I have an itchy nose for some reason. Yeah, so I just wanted to touch on that before we get into the new music, because it just seems like everybody at one time just piled on new music. During the pandemic, the lockdown, bands had a lot of time and a lot of new materials written. As far as I know, Metallica may or may not have a full album's worth of material done, possibly recording. People like Dee Verney got into side projects. So there was a lot going on, and it's good to see them, they didn't stay stagnant, that they were kind of working on things, which I guess you kind of had to, because if you couldn't tour, you were kind of much, just stuck. So we're going to start off with New Nightmare. They dropped information that their new EP, it's a 3-song EP, and the first single will debut August 6th with strictly limited vinyl and cassette tape pre-orders. Now, Total Dissonance Worship is going to be putting it out, so you know it's going to be limited, and you know it's going to be awesome packaging. Full release date is August 27th. So, 3-song EP. Doesn't tell me how long it is, but it's going to be great. No doubt about it. So, then, right, you see that, you're like, Nightmare, new shit. It's awesome. Rivers of Nile comes out of nowhere with this cryptic video. We don't know. Well, I think we're assuming now that the name of the album is called The Work. But they're premiering something next Tuesday, July 27th, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. my time, Eastern, because I'm in New Jersey. So, doing the whole assumption thing, I'm thinking they're going to debut a new song. I mean, that just makes sense. The Work, with the title The Work, with some artwork, has been shown, and I'm assuming, as is probably everybody else, that's the actual album. That's coming out on Metal Blade Records. When? I guess we'll find out on the 27th. That's huge, because their last album blew people out of water. What was it? Where Owls Know My Name, right? Because they had like saxophone on death metal songs. It was crazy. One album, and we talked about this maybe 2 episodes ago. Yeah, it had to be. Cassettes? Yeah, I think it was the cassettes one. Four Stroke Baron's Classics comes out October 1st. Bro, I have been killing that video for Friday night. Awesome. That song is so catchy. It just sounds so good. So that's October 1st. Also October 1st is a ambient, atmospheric, post-shoegaze black metal band from Russia called TRNA. I don't know if that actually means anything, or if that's something in Russian. It's TRNA. It's always capital letters, TRNA. Their new one's called, I'm bad with pronunciation, so I'm going to call it Istok, I-S-T-O-K. That's October 1st. And they're instrumental too. I don't think they have any vocals. At least on Earth Cult, I know there was no vocals, right? I don't think on any of their stuff it's all just instrumentals. Which is weird, because I don't like instrumental albums, but I can listen to that Earth Cult over and over again. So, I'm going to assume, could be wrongly, no vocals. And that's October 1st on Candlelight Records. All these are, except for River of Nile and Nightmare. So, Four Stroke Baron you can pre-order. I already did. TRNA, I have to pre-order. The pre-order is up now. This next band probably should be more well-known than they are. The band's called Noltom. They're from Connecticut. New Jersey. Not Connecticut, New Jersey. Whoa. Connecticut, United States here on the East Coast. They're like 2 states above me. It's like New Jersey, New York, Connecticut. And then my favorite state, Massachusetts, even though I don't live there. So Noltom has an album coming out on Transcending Obscurity Records, which is a phenomenal label. They put out amazing band, but even more amazing packages for these bands to like showcase them with box sets and different variants, and they go above and beyond, I think, what a lot of other labels do. I think they're from India too. So Noltom signed to them. Their new one is Illusions in the Wake. And this is what blew my mind, right? So there's 2 singles out from this album already. I think the title track and another one called Rise. Release date is March 30th, 2022. This is July. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, right? How many? That's 8. 8 months from now? That's a pretty hefty pre-order when you think about it, because, so the release date is March 30th, but the vinyl isn't expected to ship until April 22nd, 2022. That's crazy. We're 8 months away from that even being released. I don't know why. I don't know. I know I'll be pre-ordering it because they're a great band. And this was something I probably should have showed you when I did the cassette show. So this is a Naltom Cassette, Manaz. And it's really cool because it's numbered. It's 56 out of 100. There's still a few of these left on their Bandcamp too. So it's a red cassette. I think it's just hand printed by them. Helps if I say. Pretty cool. But then they gave me a piece of wood with like a stamp on it. So I thought that was really neat. That was different. It's like balsa wood. You know what I love the smell of? Cedar. Cedar is awesome. I know that's strange. It doesn't make any sense. You know, just a standard J card. But I don't know. I just thought it was cool. Oh, and so the shell is clear, but this is like done in wax or something. Noltom. I just, you know, I thought it was interesting packaging. They're a black metal band, atmospheric folk metal kind of thing. I got a piece of wood. That's so cool. I don't know what to do with it, but it's there. Maybe if I ever have to build a balsa wood plane and I need a wing, I get a wing or something. Different. So yeah, I mean, that's weird. 'Cause it's not weird. It's like I saw the name Noltom when I saw a Transcending Obscurity post about it, and then I was like, I know, Noltom. So it was like the packaging for this rung a bell when I saw the band. I'm like, oh yeah. You put 2 and 2 together, you get 4, not 8. Band night. That's why I like to do these in the daytime. I need to get a drink. That's a mighty fine H2O. So, the next release we have coming up is actually the band whose video we're going to watch together for their new song that dropped today. Because they released information. Today's Thursday. I'm recording this Wednesday? Yeah, I think yesterday. Wednesday. The 21st. This new album. They were kind of teasing it, I believe. And then, boom, new album drop. Artwork and everything. You can pre-order. It's coming out on Artisan Era. Talk about Inferi. Vinyl Genesis. Is it Inferi? Inferi. I think it's Inferi. Vinyl Genesis. It's coming out September 10th. 9 days away from my birthday. 2021. It's out on Artisan Era. If you don't know Inferi, you don't know what you're missing. I was listening to Of Sunless Realms before this, so I can get in an Inferi mood. So this is like their first full length since they re-recorded, not remastered or re-released. They re-recorded End of an Era and called it End of an Era Rebirth. So they just took that album, re-recorded it with Mick Screamy, is what he calls himself, on vocals, and gifted it to us, the world. Then they put out Of Sunless Realms last year, I believe, which was an EP. 3, 4 songs? I don't remember. I was just listening to it and I can't remember shit. And now they grace our lives with their presence and the new album Vinyl Genesis. A lot of different variants. It's weird. So they've got... Artisan Era always puts out a lot of variants of vinyl. I know they've got 3 variants, and then they've got, I think, 3 additional variants with a triple gatefold, which looks amazing. So I already pre-ordered. I had to do it. Which variant did I get? The one that's limited to, I think, the orange one. It's like the middle. If you go look at their Bandcamp. But what do you say? Because I'm hyped. I'm ready to do this. I've been waiting. I was waiting this morning. I was hoping they're going to premiere it early so I can record early. But no, I had to wait all day. Because there was no way I could do it at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to get my headphones on. We're going to give it a listen together. You know it's going to be a banger. You know it is. You know it is. No doubt. Ooh. I got too much hair. I just got hair in my ear. What is wrong with me? And we're going to switch screens. No, let's do this one. Yeah, that's much better. There it is. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this again. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Whoa! I don't know what the hell just happened there. Why it jumped forward 15 seconds. How far did it jump forward? 37. Alright, let's go back. The title is Mesmeric Horror. Ooh, I guess that's like a full official video. Not like a lyric video. Animation. Are they watching themselves on the big screen? Is that like sperm? What is that? All right. Okay, so they're protected because they have the 3D glasses on. I don't know why I looked at the microphone. Wasn't that Nicolas Cage kind of homage? That's awesome. I took my earplug out because I can't hear myself talk. This dude is such a good singer. I'm trying not to talk over the song too much, but he's in Equipose and a black metal band called Ashen Horde. Which is awesome. I mean, the whole band is awesome at all. Look at him. I can't do that. I can look at him do it. I can't do it. I'm going to put this back in. Ooh. 'Tis but a flesh wound. That bass is huge. I can't do that. Uh-oh. What the? Was that the Tesseract? I don't know why that's funny. Ooh, right in the eye. That was a little drastic. Angry Metal Studios. Well, that certainly was different. What did you think of that? That was nuts. The whole world went to shit because of one movie. How does that happen? Why couldn't Inferi stop it? That song is awesome. Like, there's just top-notch metal musicianship right there. The leads, everything. You can hear the bass, the drumming. And again, like I said, I only know it as Mick Screamy because I think that's what his Instagram name is. This is a phenomenal vocalist. Like, it seems like at one point he was doing vocals for every tech death band out there, but I think right now he's just Inferi, Equipose, and Ashen Horn. Horn. What? What is Horn? Ashen Horn. It's Ashen Horde. So, yeah, the dude's keeping busy. But that song is awesome. It's kind of weird watching something for the first time because, like, how am I supposed to react and watch at the same time? I'm not a very good reactor. I'm a watcher. I'm like a voyeur. Like, when I go to shows, I don't need to be in the middle of everything. I like to stand back and watch the band and watch the crowd. I've just always been that way. I like to study the details of what's going on. I want to hear the music. I want to see what's going on. So that's why me and reaction videos probably not the greatest thing. In fact, I think, look, there's a lot of people who react to videos out there. I think some of them are very genuine. I think a lot of them aren't. I said this before on one of my older episodes. I think the most pure reactor out there is No Life Shack. If you don't know No Life Shack, look him up. He's a guy who reacts to rap videos, but he does a lot of metal videos. And you just have to watch his reaction video for Van Halen's Eruption. Beyond, like, one of the most awesome videos I've ever seen. Dude, it's super genuine. It's hard to do. It's hard to do a reaction video. I like to just watch and listen. That's why I like the Anthrax videos. They're watch-alongs. We're watching them. Make a comment here and there. That's what we do. But, dude, super stoked for that album that comes out, September 10th. So, September's going to be a great month for me because it's my birthday. And new Inferi. Vile Genesis out on Artisan Era. Pre-orders are live now. For all the new things that I talked about here that I have listed right there, I will put the links in the description so that you can click on them and purchase them yourselves. They're not affiliate links because I don't do that because I don't have that much power, which is probably a good thing. So there you have it. I'm going to sign off for now. It's getting late. I'm getting sweaty. I'm running out of things to say, which is a good thing for you. I'm Barry Lumbersquatch. This has been Cheese Sticks and Anxiety. Thank you for watching. Share the video as far and wide as you can. It's super much appreciated. And I'll talk to you next week. So, toodles.